I talked about my father moving us to this very small village, which on Main Street, town only had 900 people, but on Main Street was a Carnegie Library.
Wow.
With the pillars and the steps. And so the idea of growing up in an Illinois village with a Carnegie Library about 5 blocks from the house, just, I think back about it, it's just, but people in the village, put work together, paperwork and so on, and got the money from the Carnegie Foundation to build this library. And it's still there. It's still there. Very much. I think that's why I went into history, because I was in that library. We moved there when I was 7 years old. And they had the collection of Matthew Brady's Civil War photographs. So here was a 7-year-old boy with his collection of toy soldiers in this little village. And I would bring home one volume at a time. And then I would try to build things I saw in it. I remember building the monitor in the Merrimack. The monitor was this piece of lumber from the garage with a coffee can. It was a Chase and Sanborn coffee can. But the idea, from the very beginning, because of that village and that library, I was literally thinking and trying to duplicate historical items.
From the beginning.
From the very beginning.
What did you think about this library when you came here compared to your Carnegie Library?
It was very big.
Right.
Very impressive, with the names around the top and the long rectangular building. Thinking, once again, in the beginning, I feel like my life, that whole, the circle of life, standing in the stacks in the Carnegie Library when I was 7 years old, taking Matthew Brady's Pictorial History of the Civil War off the shelf. I can see it. It was light blue until now. So this kind of, I say this circle because, like I said, from Carnegie to Kent. I guess somebody might say the arc. The arc of your experience with libraries. And I never thought when I retired that, I think though there was something in me, always wanted to be a librarian because of that experience at Carnegie Library when I was a boy.
Right.
And so the idea that after over 30 years in the classroom, I was going to get to go to Kent and work in the library. Not as a librarian, but I mean to work in the library. I can't believe it.
That's great. Yeah.